Okay, welcome back to how to use Training Peaks. In this video, I will specifically address how to add a new athlete so that you can begin working with them. You begin to add a new athlete once you get back their new athlete packet. That packet will have all the relevant information. As a coach, it is up to you how you want to add the athlete. In some instances, the athlete can add themselves. I prefer personally to just go in and take care of that for the athlete. If an athlete already has a Training Peaks account, the athlete should be instructed to go in to find a coach in their settings and then add you as the coach. That's usually completed by just putting in your email, and then you will receive an email from Training Peaks that says, do you want to add Bob Smith as a client, and you'll go through the proper steps, and Bob Smith will begin appearing on your roster. But for the purposes of this video, this is just how to walk through how to add an athlete. As always, sign in, launch the app. On your left-hand column, we will go under your athlete library. You will select this plus sign up top. And it will ask you, do you want to add an athlete or a group? You will select the athlete. Then the Add Athlete folder comes up. All your athletes will be basic, so make sure that you put basic, and then you will fill out the information for them. So in this case, let's create one for Bob Smith. He's a male, and athlete type, it doesn't really matter, but go ahead and put a triathlete. And then it'll ask for the client's email address. Let's just assume this is bobsmith123@yahoo.com. And then you will select their username. I generally will select their username to be something simple like bsmith. It's probably already used, but in this case, we might create one that's called bsmith123. Or since that one's already in use, 1234. And it gives me a little check that says it's here. So again, just filling out their basic content. Select continue. Here's their additional information. It's up to you how much that you want to put in there. At this point, you don't have any of their threshold information. It wouldn't hurt to put in their birth date, and then select save and close. As you see the box that pops up, it says your athlete account has been successfully created. Okay. And if I come over here now, Bob Smith is located in my roster. So if I want to go in and finish all his information, I'm going to select Bob Smith, and then I'm going to select the settings. And here's the rest of his personal information. So in this case, since I'm creating one for him, I'm going to also select a password. I always put the password for our clients as FTP Coaching. And they can go in and change this at any point. I like to go ahead and put their address, their phone number, and their date of birth. Beyond this, there's not a lot of information that you need to put. All this is just additional settings, and you can go through and figure out how you want to make it work for that particular athlete. At this point, you'll hit save and close. And then what I do when I fix this, what I do is that I then will send an athlete an email that says Training Peaks is ready. I will give them their login, so in this case, bsmith1234, and I'll give them their password, FTP Coaching. This is giving the athlete their credentials so that they can begin using their account. Again, as a coach, all you are going to work on is their behind-the-scenes account. You'll come in here and you'll load it, and then you can begin working. And for those details, watch the video on Intro to Training Peaks.